It is a form of birth control that touts being more than 99% effective and lasts for 3 years. But a Denver mother says she got the birth control put in, but is now pregnant.
Ebony Cole has a beautiful family. 5-year-old Jaden is starting kindergarten, and little Aaliyah is just 7 months old.
I get sick too much, so I was like, that's enough.
Ebony and her husband had decided to use birth control. She went to Kaiser Permanente and had Nexplanon implanted in her arm.
And she said, I want you to feel it to see if it's there, to confirm that it's there. And I felt it.
Cole also got a sticker verifying the implant was put in on January 12th and would be valid through 2018.
It was like mid-April, and I was like starting to feel sick. I went to the ER and they said, you're about 5 weeks pregnant. I'm like, how? This doesn't make any sense, because I have this thing in my arm.
Ebony is now 14 weeks pregnant and still has no answers.
Sometimes I can laugh about it. Sometimes I just want to cry about it.
She says Kaiser doctors tried to locate the implant, but they could not find it.
They looked around in there with the ultrasound for a little while. Then they used their fingers just to feel the area where they put it in at. They couldn't find it.
Next, they did a blood test and found no trace of the progesterone hormone in her blood. Kaiser told her the implant is not in her arm. This YouTube video shows Nexplanon insertion. On the front page of its website, Merck, the maker of Nexplanon, recommends patients and caregivers feel for the implant after it is inserted. It goes on to say the implant may not be in the patient's arm at all due to failed insertion.
This makes no sense. I watched you put it in my arm. I felt it after you got done putting it in my arm.
It sounds like you feel helpless.
I feel extremely helpless.
When we asked Kaiser Permanente what happened, they gave us this statement saying, quote, the care and safety of our patients is our highest priority. Any concerns raised will be fully investigated.
I personally believe that it's still there.
Cole believes the Nexplanon is still in her arm. She worries it could harm her or her unborn baby.
Now, we asked Merck to explain the term failed insertion and for any statistics related to how often that happens, but we have not received a reply.